decision repeated hundreds of times, that's a different story. Welcome back to the CWB podcast, your host Emmanuel. Today, we are talking about the hidden power behind consistency, the compound effect. We understand compounding when it comes to money. Put money into an investment and allow it to grow over time. But we sometimes forget that life works the same way. Your habits compound, your knowledge compounds, your relationships compound, your reputation compounds, your skills compound. And unfortunately, your negative habits compound too. Think about reading 10 pages every day. 10 pages doesn't sound impressive, but 10 pages today becomes 10 pages tomorrow, then another 10, and another. Eventually, you have read hundreds of pages, then thousands, and suddenly you know things you didn't know a year ago. The magic wasn't in one reading section. The magic was in repeating the behavior. This is why small actions shouldn't be underestimated. We often ask, what's the biggest thing I can do? But sometimes the better question is, what's the smallest thing I can do consistently? Because a small action you repeat has more power than a massive action you perform once. One workout won't transform your body. One business meeting won't build your company. One social media post won't build your audience. One book won't make you an expert. But repeated effort. Now we are talking. Here's another interesting thing about compounding. The early stages are often invisible. You can work for weeks and feel like nothing is happening. You can create content for months without significant growth. You can learn a skill and still feel like a beginner. That's where many people quit. They mistake slow progress for no progress. But the process is still working. Think about a plane. If you change its direction by just a few degrees at the beginning of a journey, it can actually arrive in a completely different location. Small adjustments matter when they are sustained. Your daily choices are doing the same thing every day. You are moving somewhere. The question is where? Your habits are creating your future before you can see it. If you are actually learning, you will become more knowledgeable. If you consistently create, you will become more skilled. If you consistently serve people, you will build trust. If you consistently improve your craft, your work will eventually become difficult to ignore. To stop underestimating small beginnings, you don't need to build the entire staircase today. You just need to take the next step and then another and another. Here's something I want you to remember. Don't judge your progress by today's results. Judge it by your direction. And are you better than you were 6 months ago? Are you more skilled, more disciplined, more experienced, more knowledgeable, more capable? Then you are moving. That if is a yes. Keep going. Because one day, people will look at what you have built and call it success. They may call it talent. They may call it luck. They may call it overnight success, whatever they can call it. But you know the truth within yourself, the effort you put in those things you do. It wasn't overnight, it wasn't one day, then another. It was just one day, then another, then another, then another. Small actions, repeated consistently over enough time. That's how ordinary effort becomes an extraordinary result. The thing is putting effort consistently, no matter how that thing might look. You must make sure that you are putting in effort in what you do. Because if you despise little beginnings, you might not be able to get what you actually building. And 24 hours in a day is enough for you to start building. There are times where we plan to build, we plan to keep, we plan to do something, we plan to start something, but sitting on the plans and not starting can allow one to procrastinate that thing. But once you start and along the line you are building, you are structuring, that is how you keep going. And you must be consistent in that, even if it's just that one thing, how little that thing can be, you must be consistent in it. If it's reading, if it's studying, if it's whatever thing you're trying to do, you must be consistent in those things. That's how to build compounding. That's how you can be in a compound structure. A place where you can actually know what you are doing. How small actions create massive results. That is the effect of compounding. Once you are able to put yourself into a circle and you only see yourself in that circle, doing things by yourself, just for your own personal growth, for you to build discipline, for you to build consistent action, you must put yourself in a compound effect. So here is the end of today's podcast show. Keep compounding. Till next time.
Do you like this episode? Don't forget to subscribe to the CWV podcast to stay updated on our latest episode and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X to read our posts and updates. Content Writer's Voice is a rising online platform, your source for your writing needs. From captivating designs to engaging blog posts and web copy, our professional writing services make a difference. Contact us today and let your words speak volume. Thank you for listening.